Gareth Bacon.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I rise to declare my confidence in Her Majesty's Government. And there are a myriad of substantial reasons for doing so, but I'm going to focus on just three because of the time allowed to me. The first, of course, is ending the Brexit impasse. The dead Parliament of 2017 to 19 has shown itself so completely incapable of doing. Under the leadership of my right honourable friend, the Prime Minister, the Conservative Party won a landslide victory at the 2019 general election when I had the privilege of being elected for the first time to represent my constituents in Orpington. It is an undeniable fact that the significant reason for the national result was the mandate to deliver on the largest democratic exercise in this country's history, an exercise that had been hitherto thwarted by arrogant elites, some of whom I see sitting opposite me this evening. But on the 31st of January, on the 31st of January 2020, Her Majesty's Government delivered on the will of the people and we left the European Union. Now, the Labour Party, Madam Deputy Speaker, claimed that a Conservative government would not achieve a Brexit trade deal. Well, Her Majesty's Government announced on the 24th of December 2020 that the EU and Britain had agreed a post-Brexit trade deal, ending months of disagreement. A clear manifesto commitment that the previous dead Parliament had failed to deliver on had been completed within a few weeks of the election. And in the months that followed, the government announced more than 70 trade agreements with countries all around the world. So that's achievement number one, Madam Deputy Speaker. I'll now move on to achievement number two. Shortly after we left the European Union, the worst pandemic in a century hit the entire world. Her Majesty's Government put its arms around the people at great pace and under enormous pressure. The Government introduced a comprehensive package of support for individuals and businesses. Component parts of the support deal, such as the furlough scheme, saved millions of people from being made redundant when businesses could not trade due to the spread of the virus. And although our economy was on life support, it was kept alive thanks to the actions taken by this government. As a direct result of decisions taken by my right honourable friend, the Prime Minister, this country was amongst the first to begin to emerge from the pandemic because Her Majesty's Government made the right call when it came to the vaccine. Thanks to the government's quick action to secure the most promising vaccine doses in advance, more than 120 million doses were administered in the first year in the UK alone. Now, however, it should be noted that the leader of the Labour Party wanted Britain to remain within the European Medicines Agency, which would have delayed the rollout of the vaccine. Countries in the EMA were much slower in vaccine production and rollout than the UK. Had Labour remained in power, the vaccine success experienced in this country would not have occurred at anything like the speed, with potentially dire consequences. Her Majesty's Government made the right call when it came to reopening the economy last year, something which, of course, the Labour Party disagreed with. Time after time, Madam Deputy Speaker, senior Labour figures called for the maintenance and even the extension of restrictions. The Leader of the Opposition even said that he would vote for a circuit breaker lockdown over Christmas and then days later pretended that he had never backed a Christmas restriction. Had he been in power, Madam Deputy Speaker, it would have been less Captain Hindsight and more Major Catastrophe. Finally, it is this government and this Prime Minister which has led to the West rallying the international support for the Ukraine. So in conclusion, Madam Deputy Speaker, Her Majesty's Government has kept our country safe. It has led the world in the response to the first ground war in the European continent since the Second World War, and it has got Brexit done. It is therefore patently obvious that this House should have confidence in Her Majesty's Government, and I will be supporting the motion.